Hi everyone, this is Dr. Aitsi-Selmi for another episode of Wise Wednesdays. Are you someone who is stuck or tends to get stuck thinking you need more confidence to move forward? Well, I'm here to tell you that maybe you don't. And you can still move forward and create and achieve and do what's right for you. I once heard a drummer say, "When I play, I remember who I am." At the time, I kind of understood that he meant, well, when I'm not focusing on my day-to-day problems and I'm just lost in the drumming, I feel better and I feel more alive. But I didn't really get the full meaning of it. Is it that he was a drummer and he actually didn't want to do the other things in his life? There's a neuroscientist who studied jazz musicians and other artists who improvise, and he found that there's a part of the brain that switches off when they're in flow, when they're playing at their best and essentially improvising. And what he hypothesized is that if we're not thinking about our performance, if we're not self-monitoring, self-evaluating, self-judging, self-criticizing, then we can enter our zone of genius where we're responding spontaneously in the moment and using our skills to come up with the right next move, the right next note, the right next decision, whatever the requirement in the moment is, it just comes. But we have to switch off that part of us that is so concerned with me and what people think and how I'm doing and whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether I've succeeded or whether I've failed. That voice, that part of our mind that is kind of scanning for failure, for danger, for threat, needs to be switched off for us to really enter our zone of genius and flow. Now imagine what that would be like if you could do it, not just when you're playing music or doing a hobby that you like of some kind, but if you could operate like that in life. And as we know, that is possible. There are people who are highly creative. Maybe you're one of them, but there are people with high levels of energy who have this sense that they're okay no matter what, and they will come up with something and find a solution. And by applying tools like mindfulness or self-inquiry so that you're paying attention, what is going on in my mind right now? Am I in self-monitoring, self-evaluating, self-censoring mode? Or am I just at ease and relaxed and responding to things as they come? Now, I'm not saying it's easy. It takes practice, but there are plenty of tools out there that you can use. So mindfulness, meditation, that helps you know what's going on in your mind. Self-inquiry, questioning the limiting beliefs that come up. This is something I use a lot in my coaching, and really can have a huge impact just in questioning one belief. If you have a belief that I need to be confident to move forward in my life, maybe just sit with that, question that thought. Is it true? Is there an alternative hypothesis? Is there an alternative thought I can have instead of this thought? And notice what happens to your energy and to your motivation. So I often say to clients, you don't have to believe in yourself. You just have to stop believing your inner critic and just see it for what it is. It's just a voice. It's not real. And I know that the impact of that can affect multiple areas in your life. As soon as you question some of those limiting thoughts, your fear decreases, and that means you're just more available for being creative and spontaneous in your life across the board. So I invite you to, rather than try to be confident and find tricks and tactics and techniques to look confident or fake it until you make it. Actually, just pay attention to what's going on inside you at any moment, or if you're in a moment of fear. What are you thinking? What are you believing in that moment? Is it true? Is there an alternative thought you could have? And see what happens. So I leave you with that for this week and wish you a wonderful rest of the week. And if you want to read the full blog, it's on www.dramina.com. Thank you for your attention, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.